Aa, elfler çıktı piyasaya. Zanaatkar elf. Selamünaleyküm.
I feel death approaching. Kedmil Vakern.
Greetings. Who are you?
When the chaos of war surrounds us, few care for beauty and harmony. I ensure that beauty remains in the world. I create customized objects.
You're a craftsman?
Craftsmen produce useful items. The beauty of my works could awaken the dead.
There are quite a number of you here.
We escaped from Vizima. The wounded and sick lie in the cave. If you like, speak with our leader, Teruvio.
Any trouble from the inhabitants here?
The Lady of the Lake reigns in this land. We're safe here, though I have heard of conflict with the Vodianoi.
The Lady of the Lake?
The goddess of this land. Listen to the bubbling waters, the whispering of the trees. Look at the waving grains, the smiling people. You'll sense it too.
I think I get it.
You'll understand when you meet her.
Tanıştım zaten ben ya.
Farewell.
When will we enjoy a hearty meal?
Vereyim kanka. Ejder eti var. İstemedin ya.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Elf.
Have you forgotten me? Much time has passed since our encounter at the end of the world.
I lost my memory.
No matter. I am called Teruviel, and I am pleased to find you again.
Me too.
What brings you here?
You mentioned we met.
In Dol Blatana, the Valley of the Flowers. A most beautiful place. I granted Dandelion the lute he now plays. Meeting you changed me. I once hated humans without exception. Your words planted doubt. When the war brought all that hatred, I realized there was another way.
I'm glad.
As am I, Witcher.
Is there any way I can help?
Indeed. We're wounded and hungry. Negotiations with the peasants went poorly. Our dignity is all we have left.
What can I do?
You could buy fresh bread. 20 orange should cover 5 loaves.
I'll return soon.
Allah Allah. Ekmek istedi. Çiğdem.
Geralt, I'm not surprised to see you. It's me, Sheridan. Recognize me?
Sheridan?
Apparently not. You were busy.
It's been some time.
True, Geralt. And see what's come of it. A mess, not assimilation. You work hard, you pay taxes, then come the pogroms. You flee as they torch your tavern.
Hard times.
Good you're here.
Why are you here?
Same as the rest, eating berries and dreaming of my place on Earth.
Try doing something else. Guerrilla warfare can be dangerous.
I've survived that. Humans prevented me from living as I wished to. Disdainful times. More bad luck round the corner.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Mağaraya bir girsek mi ya? Elf mağarası. Burada elfler yaşıyor.
I haven't the strength to hunt.
Hayda. Şey,
I'll soon fade like stars when dawn comes.
yapma be. Gördüğüm en güzel diş et
Why
bu
stay
arada.
and rot here?
Kapalı galiba. Evet, kapalı şu an. Şimdi bunlara ekmek sağlayacağız. Güçlülerin yerine gelsin diye. Tüccar bulup ekmek almam lazım. Peki. Ateş yakayım bari sizin için. Elf mağarası. Kuşlar var burada. Emecin oğlu.
A customer.
Evet.
Why so surprised?
Rarely do any buy arms in murky waters. I'm no salesman like my father.
Your father.
My father told me to sell arms. But if no one buys... Oh, but better not to argue with father.
Maybe he wanted you busy.
Perhaps. I'm to sit quiet and sell to those who want to buy.
Yiyelim o. Yani mesela ben bu ürünü nasıl kullanacağım abi? Bana onu söyle ya. O ne lan? WİTCHER. Hasar %50. Oo. 3K'ymış. Yani gerek yok aslında şu an. Yaratıklara karşı etkisizmiş. Ünlü makam hançeri. Peki.
Greetings!
Hello.
How can I help the gentleman?
Who might you be?
Master Handyman at your service. I handle repairs of all kinds, produce strange and non-standard objects, and am a capable creative blacksmith and carpenter.
You're rather versatile.
One has to survive, so I offer other services. Besides, I have an expensive hobby.
A hobby?
My kin and I yearn to build a flying machine. We built several already, but none worked. We had to cover the pilot's medical expenses.
I see.
Yes?
Ünlü kılıç. Ha şöyle ya, ünlü kılıç alıyor yani şu an. Ya, bu olur. Ne? Çivili deri ceket. Yok abi. Alalım mı? Belki gümüşe karşı hassasiyeti artırır. Al abi. Aldım. Aldım. Mesela bak o itemler gitti şu an. Ürünler vardı ya burada. %15. Güzel.
Yeah.
Satış yapalım. Bunlar belki lazım olur. Yani 36 altın mı? Abi ne yaptın ya? 36 çok az. Oo, bedavaya alıyor amına koyayım. Vermem. Vallahi bedavaya alıyor. Öyle.
Lean year ahead of us.
Bu ne lan?
What was I to do?
Alvin admires you.
Alvin burada mı?
When he's played it something hard.
What was it? A pot of gold?
Pot smart. He found a small box with rolls of paper. He traded it in the store for a new
I'm
Julian's kid. I'm pleased to meet the famous White Wolf.
Stupid game.
A witcher.
I'm bored. Papa promised he'd fish an enchanted ring out of the underwater city.
Mum caught Dad with a rusalka and screamed at him terribly.
Wait! I'll turn you into a
Beyaz
frog.
mı?
You're no witch.
By the
The
fields,
noon
the
raid
water,
swat
and
me
our
a
lady
play,
of the bog.
but
Turn
Mama
my
says
nephew
no.
into a frog.
Nothing happened.
A wart's appeared on your cheek.
Mom!
Köylü halkı mutlu gibi ya. Duvar ustasının evi mi? Yani burada bir dolap var, başka da bir şey yok. Allah var. Bana ekmek lazım ya. Fırıncı nerede? Yürü.
Take a good look, Mr. Witcher. You're not likely to ever see another cow like this one.
She is impressive.
Look at that glistening coat, a tail, and that udder. We plan to mate her with a champion bull from Bullsville. That'll be something. A stock known round the world.
No doubt.
Our strawberry is so beautiful.
Later.
She gives 10 quarts of
Now
milk
what?
daily.
Oha.
She gives 10 quarts of milk daily.
Look here! Our champion cow!
This rutabaga.
Oha 10 litre süt veriyormuş her gün.
Moonwraiths? Nonsense.
Aa ekmek. Bir tane daha lazım ama. Merhaba.
You followed the aroma of my fresh bread?
You could say that.
All my goods contain finest flour and a secret ingredient from a grateful nymph.
I need something.
How may I help?
Have any other secret ingredients?
Sadly, though I know one recipe I haven't been able to try.
What's that?
Can't say. I would need white honey, though I know not what that is.
Beyaz bal.
You know what witchers do?
Course, witches are like sorcerers, but worse.
Worse.
Yeah, their balls are wilted.
I'll leave.
Got one in the family? Ooh, bad luck. Women.
Beyaz balımız var mı abi? Vardır ya. Var.
How may I help?
Al baba.
White honey! Incredible! I can now try my secret recipe.
Can I?
Take the doll and go before I change my mind.
Karşımda lollipop mu var?
I should have kept the sugar doll. I should have kept the sugar doll.
Oğlum bir dakika ben ekmek alacaktım bir tane daha ya. 5 somun ekmek dememiş miydi? 4 tane var. Oldu.
How may I help?
Evet. Bir tane daha olacak. Benim oran sen nasıl oldu? 5 aldım da. Yok.
Fair.
Böyle. Beyaz bal kullanıyor mu ya? Kullanıyor lan. Beyaz bal atıyor. Neyse gidelim. Karşılığında bize şey veriyor işte. Yiyecek veriyor. Böyle tamam şu an. Evet. Getirdim.
Yes?
I bought bread.
I'm pleased we didn't misplace our trust.
Here, 5 loaves.
I thank you. Moments like these make me think we can end this spiral of hatred and accept each other as we are.
Şimdi ne olacak?
Good you.
Fair.
Yeah?
Fair.
Bu kadar mı?
When will this end?
Diyeceğim başka bir şey var mı?
I can go now.
I've brought food.
We must now accept charity from Dwan. Thank you, Gwynblade.
Say no more.
In exchange, I shall tell you about mandrake root and the hand fiber, both valuable herbs. I feel death approaching.
I've brought food.
We must now accept...
Al kanka.
Thank you, Gwynblade.
Say no more.
In exchange, I shall tell you about mandrake root and the...
Başka bir şey.
Good you.
Fair.
When will this end? I'm returning to the Blue Mountains.
I've brought food.
We must now
Al kanka beslen.
Say no.
In exchange, elves wander.
I've brought...
I'd refuse. A juicy cut of meat. Thank you, Gwynblade.
I don't like to see anyone go hungry.
In gratitude, I shall betray to you our elven knowledge of herbs, White Wolf.
Oo. Besledim abi. Gel.
Yes?
Fair.
Başka varsa hani
Thank you.
Say no more.
In exchange,
bunu da beslemişiz.
I...
Tamam. Sen aç mısın?
Yes?
You...
In me
I'm glad.
as a...
Fair.
Hala girişine yok onda.
I haven't the strength to hunt.
I've brought food.
We must now accept...
Al kanka.
Thank you, Gwynblade.
Say no more.
In exchange, I shall tell you about mandrake.
Hadi bakalım. Başka var mı aç olan? Şu. Al bakalım.
I'm returning.
I've brought...
We must now accept...
Buyur.
Thank you, Gwynblade.
Say no more.
In exchange,
Sen?
I'll soon fade like stars when dawn comes.
I've brought food.
What's that?
Sana da balık mı versek? Al sana da et verelim.
I spit on your charity.
Be reasonable. You need food. I want to help.
Help? No.
Huh?
You want to demonstrate superiority by throwing food at me as if I were wild. Cease your patronizing human.
I'm not patronizing you. When I went hungry, I received help from unexpected sources.
I don't need your pity.
You elves will never change. You ignore the obvious. A beggar, even when arrogant, remains unimpressive, even ridiculous.
So, you've come to laugh, to marvel at freaks.
Now I'm angry.
You speak of anger. You. I would beat you so hard you'll remember me. You.
Calm down. It'll be all right.
Hayda. Lan oğlum ye. Sekse ihtiyacı varmış demek ki. Hayda.
When will this end?
I'll soon... I cannot wait to fight.
When will this end?
Yes?
Depo var mı?
May I help you?
I have questions.
Ask, traveller.
What's special about this settlement?
Murky waters. We live in seclusion. Tobias Hoffman leads us. Know, too, that our ancestors once inhabited the underwater city.
Tell me about Tobias.
He lives in the village but prepares for a wedding, so likely has no time.
I'll talk to him anyway.
If he's occupied, try speaking with his future son-in-law, Julian.
Thanks for the advice.
May I help you?
I have...
Ask.
What's
Murky...
The underwater city?
Lake waters engulfed the underwater city. Some say the gods were angered by debauchery. Now the Vodianoi inhabit the city.
Did I sense pride?
We glory in our ancient heritage, just as we take pride in our prize-winning cow. As for our ancestors' bad habits, much has changed since then.
Prize-winning cow.
She's in the corral between the houses. Our pride and joy. She's made Murky Waters famous.
Thanks for the story.
May I help you?
I have questions.
What's
The
Lake...
Vodianoi?
An ancient underwater race. We used to respect each other, but relations have worsened.
Tell me about them.
They appeared long ago, before the city was engulfed. They live in underwater palaces. They produce tools and baubles, including the famous Stones of Iz, supposedly magical. Their warriors, though fierce in battle, seldom attack on land. They chiefly drive away treasure hunters.
An underwater race of rational beings. Interesting.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Konuştuğumuz savaşçıymış demek. Sunağın önünde aynısı var bunun.
Geralt?
What happened in Vizima after I disappeared?
Who knows? I left soon after you. Though I did hear that you staged quite a bloodbath.
Sometimes killing is necessary.
Now don't get offended, but has killing people become a pleasure for you?
Salamanders and their kind deserve to die.
I won't judge you. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Geralt?
What happened in Vizima?
Who knows?
Sometimes.
Now don't...
I only kill humans in self-defense.
Like the old days. Try as we might, we just can't seem to cull the population of vicious SOBs.
I sense we haven't seen the worst of them yet.
Be careful.
I will.
Geralt?
So, what will the new ballad be about?
It'll be a masterpiece, in verse. Interesting, horrifying, romantic.
And the story?
Engaging and straight from life. I changed my mind, see? Poets don't need to embellish. Life is colorful enough.
Aim to write about peasants working the fields? Dandelion, I know you better than that.
Not as well as you think. You'll see.
See ya.
Hancı.
Greetings, sir.
Spacious tavern.
What? You think everything's small in the country?
I meant no offense.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
Sonunda ya.
You must know some interesting stories.
Sure. I'm an innkeeper. Long ago, in a valley far away, lived a girl. She was a true princess, sorceress, and witcheress.
All three? Isn't that a bit much?
Don't interrupt. You want to hear the story or not?
I won't interrupt again.
A story about destiny might prove useful, Witcher. She was born a princess who wanted for nothing, had loving parents and a grandmother who was a great queen. She lived in palaces guarded by hundreds of knights. Everyone thought she'd become a powerful queen, but fate had other plans. Her parents died. Enemies butchered her grandmother and took the kingdom. Still, the princess survived. Her fate became bound to one particular witcher. She gained a new family at Kaer Morhen, the hold of the witches. She learned to fight, yet destiny once again made noise. The lass had magical talent. She was a source. The witches feared the uncontrolled power of a source and needed a sorceress to assist them. She studied arcane magic. The sorceress loved a witcher, and the two adopted the girl. She was truly happy and could have become a powerful sorceress. But war broke out and fate separated the family. Aggrieved, the lass disavowed magic and became a huntress. Learning to love killing, death followed her. Everyone she'd loved had died. Only the witcher and the sorceress denied death's calling. Fate cast her to foreign shores, yet she returned. The worst assassin tailed her, yet she emerged victorious. Agents of all kingdoms pursued her, yet none caught her. When she killed all her enemies and peace descended upon the world, she rejoined the witcher and sorceress, only to have destiny sneer at her again.
What happened?
A peasant, unskilled in arms, killed the witcher. The sorceress died trying to revive him. The girl could do nothing, for she disavowed magic. So the princess who would not rule, the witcheress who fought humans, and the sorceress who cast no spells used her power as a means to leave this world.
I sense you haven't told all.
All but one. Her name was Cyrilla.
Aha.
What's that matter?
Oğlum Witcher'ın dizisindeki karakteri anlattı lan. Cyrilla'yı. Vallahi bildiğim Witcher dizisini anlattı şu anda.
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. Can I help?
Perhaps. Crooked Lou and Bucktooth Bow stole a case of best firewater. Return it, and a useful artifact is yours.
What artifact?
It was a jest.
Not funny.
Your question reminded me of some old games. I couldn't resist.
No matter.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
You must...
Sure. I'm an... Long ago...
All three?
Don't...
And she married a king, priest, mage, warrior, right? No thanks.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure. A bargain at 7 orens.
Lan 5 demişti. Neyse. Kadın 5 dedi, bu 7 diyor. Kumarbaz.
Yes?
Eskort kızlara benziyorlar.
So, you like to gamble?
I love gambling.
Female gamblers are rare.
So are interesting men. If you don't care to play, leave.
Gel bakalım. Ben yüksek oynarım bu arada ha. Abi bok gibi zar attım valla. Çifte çifte. Yok zaten. Düşük yani. Benim bu el. Bu el benim. Güzel.
Geralt?
See.
Yeah.
It's time I was on my way.
Öldün kimmiş ya?
Fighting or watching?
Greetings, Witcher. I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Not in my house. When I was a child, I heard many tales of a witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes, in the olden days. I'm Julian. It's a pleasure.
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of bobolak scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family...
Ne satıyor? Ha. Abi bu yükseği alıyor. Kapalı.
Get up.
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Profesyonel yumruk dövüşçüsü. Gel bakalım.
Who's this? The famous Whitey? Shame not to fight you. You in?
Gel bakalım. Videolardan.
The white-haired one in action.
Indeed.
Who wants to
I'll
get
smash
slapped?
your face.
Beat me good, Whitey. A worthy reward.
No challenge?
Greetings,
No way, not me. Who wants to get slapped?
Want a beating?
Yeah.
No way, not me.
Hiya.
I heard you beat Butterbean and Fat Fred.
And Gablada. I'm looking for a worthy opponent.
Then welcome. They call me The Rock.
Sounds ominous.
Want to fight a real champion?
What's the wager?
500 orins.
Oo, oha. 500 o da.
No rules apply?
Aye. Indeed. Noblesse oblige. 5.
I'm in.
Gel gel. İyi vuruyor ha. Buradayım, burada gel. Lan. Zor darbe ha. Bayağı zorladı. Burada bir şey de.
Congratulations, champ. Before you collect your reward, know another fight awaits.
Who with?
Go to the swamp, where you'll meet the Nameless One. Choose your reward.
Göktaşı çeliği mi? Ürünlerin en iyisini alayım. Göktaşı çeliği ne lan? Bunu mu alsak, para mı alsak? Para mı? Para kazanılır da. Göktaşı çeliğini hiç duymadım.
The meteorite steel.
Here.
Allah senin belanı, sarı meteor muymuş? Hep.